What if I told you that you don't need a gym, equipment, or even 30 minutes to train your abs effectively? You can do it in just 5 minutes, almost anywhere. But here's the catch. Most people train their abs by rushing through hundreds of reps, swinging their legs, or letting their lower back do the work. So they feel tired, but their core isn't getting the stimulus they think it is. Today, I'll show you a simple 5-minute routine designed around controlled movement, full tension, and proper positioning. And the final tweak is what makes these 5 minutes much harder than they look. Your abs aren't just there to make your stomach look defined. Your core helps transfer force between your upper body and lower body and keeps your spine stable while you move. Think of your core like the foundation of a skyscraper. If the foundation moves every time the building moves, everything becomes less efficient. The same thing happens during ab exercises. If your pelvis, ribs, and spine aren't controlled, you can move your arms and legs all day without properly challenging your abs. So let's fix that. Start on your back. Bring your knees up to roughly 90 degrees and raise your arms toward the ceiling. Now comes the first mistake. People immediately start moving their arms and legs without controlling their lower back. Instead, gently brace your stomach and think about keeping your lower back connected to the floor. Now slowly extend one leg while reaching the opposite arm backward. Return to the starting position, then switch sides. The key word is slow. You're not trying to win a speed contest. You're teaching your core to resist movement. And that's the light bulb moment. A good ab exercise isn't always about moving your abs. Sometimes it's about stopping your spine from moving. Do this for about 40 seconds. Rest for 20, then move on. Next, reverse crunches. Lie flat with your knees bent and feet slightly off the floor. Here's where people usually get this wrong. They swing their legs toward their face and use momentum to lift their hips. That might create movement, but momentum isn't the goal. Instead, think about curling your pelvis toward your rib cage. Your knees move upward because your pelvis is rotating, not because you're throwing your legs around. Pause briefly at the top, then lower yourself slowly. Imagine your abs are pulling your pelvis upward like a rope. That small change can completely change where you feel the exercise. Aim for controlled reps for about 40 seconds, and if your lower back starts taking over, reduce the range of motion. Better technique beats bigger movement. Now we make things more challenging. Get into a high plank, hands underneath your shoulders. Feet slightly wider than hip width for balance. Brace your abs. Now slowly lift one hand and tap the opposite shoulder. Return it to the floor, then switch. But watch your hips. This is the mistake almost everyone makes. Their hips start rocking side to side with each tap. It looks like a shoulder exercise, but your core is supposed to prevent that rotation. Imagine you're balancing a glass of water on your lower back. Your goal is to keep the glass from spilling. That forces your abs and obliques to work together to stabilize your body. Slow down. Make every tap deliberate. Do it for 40 seconds. Now we add movement and rotation with bicycle crunches. Lie on your back with your hands lightly behind your head. Bring one knee toward your chest while rotating your torso toward it. Then switch sides. But don't pull aggressively on your neck. Your hands are there for support, not to yank your head forward. And don't chase speed. A common mistake is turning bicycle crunches into a frantic leg pedaling contest. Instead, slow each rep down, fully rotate, control the return, and focus on bringing your rib cage toward your pelvis rather than simply moving your elbow toward your knee. That distinction matters because your abs respond to controlled tension, not how fast you can move. Now we finish with the simplest looking exercise of the entire routine, the plank. But this is where the advanced tweak comes in. Get onto your forearms and toes. Keep your body in a straight line, squeeze your glutes, brace your abs, and gently tuck your pelvis so you're not letting your lower back sag. Now breathe. Yes, breathe while bracing. You don't need to hold your breath to make your core work. Here's the advanced part. Instead of simply surviving the plank, imagine that you're trying to drag your elbows toward your toes without actually moving them. That creates more tension through your entire midsection. Suddenly, the same plank feels completely different. Hold that controlled tension until the final seconds. So here's your complete routine. 40 seconds dead bugs, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds reverse crunches, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds plank shoulder taps, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds bicycle crunches, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds forearm plank. That gives you 5 minutes of focused core work. No equipment, no gym, just your body and your ability to control it. And remember, the goal isn't to finish 5 minutes completely destroyed. The goal is to make every rep count. So, here's your challenge. Try 10 slow, flawless reps of your favorite movement today. No swinging, no rushing, no sacrificing position just to get another rep. Feel the difference. Because when you learn to control your body, 5 minutes can become a serious workout. Stay consistent, stay controlled, and keep getting stronger.